This is Jeremy here with Brooks Cattle Company. Our calving season for us to remain in the herd and stay a cow here, you need to have your calf in 63 days or less. That's three 21-day cycles. If she can't get bred by then, she ends up making a good animal for another farm that maybe calves later and has a different program. Now, the length of calving season is going to vary from farm to farm. There's people that have cattle born year round. Our inventory gets close to 1,000, and we are family only, and so we're looking at anywhere from 200 to 400 per man, depending on the day, to look at. With that being said, we will have to round that up to 75 days because there's fringe. We have cattle that sometimes have a shorter gestation period. The national average is 283 days. In some continental breeds, that's going to be closer to 285 days. Easy calving genetics have got that down to about 280. Our herd average is probably closer to 279 when I looked at observing heat, observing breeding, and then calving. So the mature cows follow the heifers because they don't need as much help. We try to give the heifers a head start. We give them a head start not to let them cheat and remain in the herd artificially with our help, but it's just due to labor. If you're going to calve 150 or 200 first calf heifers, the incidence of intervention is going to be higher. Our percentage is low, but when the numbers are that high, it's just a mathematical fact. You're going to get your hands on them somewhere or another. We'll go over what we have decided here on the ranch. We like to start about February 1st. During February, the average temperature is going to be 42, and that's going to be just under the optimal temperature for the cattle to be comfortable. That has about 70% of the cattle being born in the first cycle, a goal of ours that we've been able to reach in the past and hope to continue to. And about 20% are going to be born in that second 21 days. That leaves us with only 10% left to go at the tail end. So we're calving February, March. We're pretty much wrapped up, but we'll give them a few days to go in April. Gets us right around tax day. Those ones that were bred and calved early, they're going to be ready to breed about April 24th. We're breeding April 24th, average 60 degrees during April. We get done just before July, where we get up there where we're going to stay for July and August. Those are going to be the most miserable time for the bull and the cow. So you say, well, April is so much prettier out. Let's have our calves born on April 15th. If you do that and you have a 60 to 75 day calving season, you went, okay, we'll start April 1st and let's have them all wrapped up by, say, Memorial Day. We got a 60. That looks really good. The weather was good. The grass is green. We calve it on green grass. If you did that, you're turning your bull out in the hottest 2 months of the year and asking him to breed those cows who are also, they're competing for shade and they're competing for water. Our bulls are working July and August. We're going to experience at scale, again, back to our the volume. And if you have just a few cows and you have several shade trees and you have several water sources, maybe a really cool creek, you can get along pretty good. But if you try to breed 500 to 1,000 critters in July and August, I'm confident that you're going to get down there well under the 93% rate, which is what you really kind of benchmark for. A lot of my neighbors do things slightly different and they do really well at it. And sometimes we do well and sometimes we struggle. That's pretty much it for calving season length. We've covered breeding up and what kind of works for us.